Hello and welcome everybody for today's live stream here on Ethereum channel. Let's see who's here. And yes, welcome everybody. Welcome. Today I'm not in such a good mood because I have some sore throat. Maybe you can hear it in the voice. And yes, the problem of our current community is that a lot of people do speak German, and the English community, especially here in the live streams and everywhere else where I am in, is German. So that's why I want to start I want to start this live stream with a little question. What language do you speak better? Let's say it like this: English, German, or something else. Yes, because yeah, I have the problem that I cannot do everything, and a lot of German people from my German community, from my German live stream, they request a trading live stream like this one here on the Ethereum channel, but in German, because their English is not as good as the German, and I fully can understand this situation because, well, if you want to master something and this is not your mother language, it is a little bit difficult for a lot of people, especially if you're maybe a little bit older or you haven't get into touch with other languages and so on. So I see 87% of this live stream here is German. We have 10 viewers here. Hello and welcome everybody. Yes, Deutsch. Yes, of course. Interesting theme. Do drink some mountain tea as usual in Cyprus. Yes, of course. I drink some mountain tea. Mountain tea is very good. So what are we going to do today? Actually, I don't know. I have not prepared any special topic, but I mean, special topic as always can be this analysis here on the Nasdaq. We can also talk about the crypto market, Bitcoin, and of course any other market you like to talk about. Feel free to post it in the chat window. And I want to highlight something here, and this is a very, very clean chart. You see it. There are no lines. This is the Nasdaq, and there's just volume ventures, and also there's no OptiStruct. Okay, with OptiStruct it looks a little bit more. Yeah, we have all the levels. We can also take the volume out. Okay, I just want to focus on less. From my point of view, this is I like to see less, just some lines, just some candles, just some volume, colorful candles, and the trend. I mean, you see the direction where the market is going, right? Can you see it? Where is it going? This is a 4-hour chart since months, since April. It's going up, and you also see like where we had this kind of range phases where there was some unsureness. It was here in this period last month, but now we are breaking out with colorful candles, new all-time highs since Friday here, the 12th. We have colorful candles breakout, and so since then it's going. We had rollover also in the future market, at rollover here from September to December contract, but this does not change anything because, well, targets are there. We have the target in the Nasdaq 25,053 to 25,415. Impulse is running, and the next correction is a buying opportunity. As simple as it is. I marked here, something has moved. I marked here this level on the 4-hour chart. Let's put it higher, right? There, all-time high. Something is moved. I marked this level, and well, maybe you can also extend this level to this beginning. There's this rollover in between, so it's not 100% clear where this lower end is. Let's use it like this because it's a little bit bigger. And the main question is, where does this correction go? Where does this correction end? And how can we see this to have our next long trading setup for swing trading opportunities? And well, I like to highlight these kind of boxes because if we see colorful candles on the lower end of volume ventures, I mark it here, somewhere during the next days on the 4-hour chart, it's a buying opportunity, especially when the color goes and we are still in this range, because this is what happens. Okay, it will be very difficult to get buying opportunities in this range. Look at this. We had the last really strong upward move here, and this was a buying opportunity. And this was long ago. So I think this will not happen. Here we have a buying opportunity, colorful candles. We have a buying opportunity, but this was the range building phase in August and September. So I think we need to go down. Also this one, buying opportunity, buying opportunity. The last one was a little bit tricky from my point of view. Yeah, but if we see colorful candles on the 4-hour chart, this market is in an uptrend. The color goes, it's a buying opportunity. Okay, sorry to mention this that much. Let's go down to the 1-hour chart. At least for the next move to potentially new all-time highs, okay? Of course, I don't know if the market will continue forever, but for new all-time highs at least. When we go down to the 1-hour chart, we also see these kind of situations. So yesterday we had a situation here at the lower end, and always we need to ask ourselves, when we see colorful candles, is this a continuation sign or is it a reversal sign? In this case here, it was a little reversal sign, little like, yeah, we don't see colorful candles here. Now, if we get colorful candles, the market is breaking lower. It's a continuation sign that we will see lower prices within the next days. Okay. So of course, always when we talk about the markets, what I want to mention, this is now the first time since quite some time, this one here is the first time in the 1-hour chart that we see colorful candles in the bearish zone. Okay, maybe you have noticed or not, we have zones here on volume ventures. Let's check the zones. Where can you find them? They are here. And we have bullish and bearish zones. I think I mentioned this in the last streams as well. So this is the first time we have a bearish zone. Now sellers are coming, and if they continue to push, well, it is another continuation sign that this is a correction within the uptrend. Okay, so from the bigger perspective, of course, the long trend is still valid, but we see a correction coming. And especially if we get now colorful candles here at the lower end, it's a correction sign. Look how it happened the last time. We saw a correction, colorful candles also here. After a bullish move, another correction. Here we just went into the bearish mode, just went straight through. And here, no bearish candles, just black candles on the 1 hour chart. Everybody was pushing to the upside. Where do we have the next correction? Here. Okay. Similar situation what we have currently. This one. Because market is very bullish. We have a colorful candles. First one, colorful candles in the bearish zone. Here, like, bearish colors. These are bullish colors. We can print them to the upside, or we can see them as a reversal sign that the bull run is out. And this is a similar situation, similar what we have now. So if we cannot continue the downside, of course, then the market reverses heavily. We will see this tomorrow, and then we can trade to new all-time highs. Right? Similar situation to the current point of view. Let's see it. Take a look at it. In the bullish zone. Okay. It's a very special scenario here. We have a lot of liquidity below yesterday's low. When we take a look at the Dow Jones, okay, we are at yesterday's low. There we go. Yesterday's low and also Monday's low is very, very close. So everything now, well, is in a, I would say, in a mode where the market will decide next if we see the correction coming, and we might have a correction to this level 20,400 where we have a demand order block, or we will reverse straight through and make new all-time highs tomorrow and the next days. Okay, I don't know actually what will happen. Let's see which one is the right, this one. I don't know which one will happen, but I just know that this is now a very, very interesting scenario, and currently the market is still, I would say, in this correction short. We have also the Wyckoff range printing. So also, especially when we get the breakout with colorful candles, we will get the continuation in short direction here on the 1 hour chart in the Nasdaq. If this will not happen, well, then the Wyckoff range will print to the upside, and we will reach directly within one go the targets from the 4 hour chart, the Wyckoff targets from the 4 hour chart we just mentioned and discussed. Everything needs to calculate this one here, right? Good. Okay. So this is my current view, my current points about the Nasdaq, about the US indices. Everything is really bullish. I take a look at the chat. And also this question. Let's see. So we have 8% English speaking people, 83% German, and then 8% something else. I think something else might be Daniel from Hungary. Both English or German works. Okay. So there's just one, Stuart. I think you're the only one, Stuart, just speaking English. Okay. This is the big problem here. And if I would have this stream in German, I think there will be watching 100 people and not 12. If I would have this stream on my German YouTube channel, then it is like 100 people watching. Australian English. So Volker is asking, I don't have the Wyckoff range black horizontal bars. So this black horizontal bars, Wyckoff range, the Wyckoff indicator is optimized for the dark theme. If you have the Wyckoff indicator, which is only accessible for lifetime members, I think you get, as an annual plan member, you get one month also access. So you can change, you have to change this here in the colors below, line TR and mid like black, because these settings, these lines are white usually in the standard settings because it's optimized for a black theme. I'm using a white theme, so you need to change these lines. I also changed the line width to 2 because I want to have everything a little bit more thicker. Yeah, I think this is everything what I changed. Good. Let's see what else is in the chat window. The euro would be kind of interesting. Yes, Stuart, we would take a look at the euro. I feel I should put myself on something else. Haha, okay. Yes. Good. Let's take a look at the euro. Of course, the euro is very interesting because my hypothesis, you can see the last one here, well, didn't took place. I expected this euro will turn in short direction when we see a really clear break, but actually everything went bullish. Dollar dived, and also the euro is bullish. So when we take a look on the 4-hour chart, this main target area is still reached. And now, of course, we have again the question, is this a continuation sign or is this a reversal? First of all, the color is gone in the 4-hour chart. And this is, well, when we break this low from Sunday, from Friday, from my point of view, we will reverse. And you also see here that the wabi-sabi range or the Wyckoff range is finished and the target can already be hit. So now it's very interesting because we need to know always that when we see, and this is one of the main questions the Alba-Ethereum team or you have to ask yourself always, when we see colorful candles, is this a continuation sign or is this a reversal sign? Okay, because this is always the main question. Colorful candles, continuation or reversal. And currently I'm not super, you see this? I'm not super bullish. I mean, it doesn't look that bullish. The blow off top here with this yellow candle looks kind of bearish, right? And we also dive now, or we are below this bullish zone on the 4-hour chart. Let's take a look on the 1-hour chart. We have Wyckoff range lower, colorful candles pushing now, coming here, and from my point of view, this looks like a continuation back in short. Okay, continuation back in short direction. As long as we have the colorful candles, now they need to push. They need to push below this previous low from Friday, and if they gonna push and if they're gonna stay, then we continue in this range. If they don't, if they cannot make it for whatever reason, we see candles going and we get back in this range, it's bullish. And all this will be absorbed. So for swing traders, for now, I would trade short, put my stop above yesterday's high. Wednesday, where's yesterday's high? Tuesday, this is yesterday's high. Yesterday's high, well, and if we get stopped, if the color goes, then we can, well, leave the market because they need to push now. It's not possible to have this breakout. Did we get already lower candles? Oh. Somehow with this live stream and everything, it's a little bit difficult. Oh, we haven't got new lows. This is a low 117.83 and this is 117.835. So just by a tick, we didn't make it. So they need to push now. If they cannot push and we see color going, then we might reverse. This is also something, for example, sending alerts when the color comes and when the color goes. For example, getting notifications with colorful candles and so on. This is something we will build, or the Alberterium team is currently building with our own trading platform, where all this kind of data is much more easier, much faster, and we can send out these kind of notifications much better as on TradingView. So this is one thing what the team is working on. A lot of programmers working on this feature, and yeah, we will I look forward to these kind of features, which will come within the next months. Talking about features, if you are not yet a subscriber of Alberterium, the price for example, in Germany is increased by 19% because of the VAT. And this is why we still have the discount closing flash sales for the next 7 days until end of September. There are this percentage off, but don't worry, you don't get, if you are already a subscriber, you don't get it cheaper as previously. It's just because of the VAT on top. That's why we had to adjust these kind of situations. Good. Take a screenshot of this or stop the video here. This is possible for this the next 7 days. So I think, Stuart, as mentioned, Euro FX is a very interesting scenario, and they need to push now. If they don't push, they get absorbed, and the absorption, especially here, right? Then we see a continuation. Okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is also very interesting. Yeah, this Bitcoin is showing still on the 4-hour chart this Wyckoff range at the top, and we just get back, and the targets for this Wyckoff range is 85,600 to 67,000 if the market will continue lower. this is likely that Bitcoin will make a dive. Of course, Bitcoin cannot dive alone. Then the US indices will also dive and will end the bullish move, not now, not the next days, within the next weeks, and we see a reversal to the downside. We talked about this level here, the upper level 17,000, that this is really relevant for the breakout, and I mentioned that this will lead to new all-time highs when we break this level. Well, we broke this level by a couple of ticks, but the market could not continue. So this is, yeah, I think a sign that this bullish move, well, with Ren out of power, cannot push above this high. Why was this high relevant? It was a very big absorption on the 1 hour chart. Let's see the absorption. There, this one was the big massive absorption after Jackson's Hole meeting here. Okay, and the market went to the downside. Similar, we just could not continue in long direction. No colorful candles here, no power, just a lack of participation, black candles. Well, and this is not a breakout. Okay, we need to see a breakout with colorful candles, otherwise it's not a break. The next days we saw a breakout to the downside below this Wyckoff range, bearish move, and well, now it looks like we will continue. We have again a Wyckoff range here at the top printing, so the market can go up and down, go back, chop up, take this range, and then continue lower. This is my hypothesis. I still think that Bitcoin will chop around, will get liquidity up and down. Of course, if we see a real breakout here at the top above 117,700, then we will see new all-time highs. But from now, I don't see new all-time highs in Bitcoin. Oh, Stuart says you watch the German stock streams as well. Okay. Oh, nice, Stuart. So you are nearly fluent in German then. Okay, nice. So we will see. I think I will talk with the Ethereum team about this live stream here on this YouTube channel, because I'm not native in English. It's also not that easy for me to talk in English. In German, I'm more fluent. I can deep dive even more and talk about these kind of things much easier as in English. My English is not that bad, but my German is a little bit better, of course. Do you have other markets which we should discuss? Do you have any wishes? Like, what would be your favorite tool? Okay, your favorite add-on for the Alba Ethereum platform, what the Alba Ethereum team should develop, definitely. You don't need to write this here in the chat window. You can also write this to the Discord channel, okay? Because on the Discord channel, we are also active, and this would be really interesting to see. I'm sorry, sneezing here. I'm sorry, I had to mute the microphone. Let's take a look at Platinum. Let's take a look at Platinum. And then I think we need to stop here because I don't feel like live streaming. Platinum. We start on the 4-hour chart. And something is not, it's really waiting, huh? I think my computer is too full of stuff. Everything on. Okay, platinum. Platinum futures. This market was in a very bullish move. See the very bullish move, and this move, we got colorful candles here. Everything got absorbed. Market is now pushing to new highs. This is what I said. Take a look at the higher time frame, the daily chart. Wait for the colorful candles to load. This market is really, really bullish. See this bullish move. We mark this range. Okay, mark this range. And then, well, wait for the colorful candles in short direction. And when they disappear, you can enter, especially when they are in this blue range. This is a pattern what I see like a lot of times on daily chart, 4-hour chart, 1 hour, 50-minute chart. And this is why I really looking forward to notifications for colorful candles, because always when we see colorful candles coming and going, it's time to think about the most important question: continuation or reversal. And in this time, with this bullish circumstances from the past, this here is a buying opportunity. Okay, it is bearish candles in a bullish area on the higher time frame, and we always know that the higher time frame always matters more. So this is an entry opportunity. When we get the first colorful candles here on the 4-hour chart, this is an entry opportunity. An entry opportunity like this, maybe you can have the stop a little bit lower, you can have it like here, do some back testing, and at least to new all-time or new movement, high movements of this move. Well, it took a while, chopped around. Now we are there. And again, now we see colorful candles, and they need to come and they need to break out. They need to break these levels, activate the Wyckoff range. Currently we are chopping here, and as long as the colorful candles stay, we can try to trade the breakout. Of course, the breakout needs to come, the breakout needs to go above this high. Trading opportunity could look like this. We can trade the continuation up with a risk reward, well, as long as the color stays. Stop above this low of this 4-hour chart, 4-hour candle. But please make your own research, okay? Risk reward 2 to 1, at least minimum. Now we have 1.8. 1.8, 2. There we have the 2. And of course, active stop management when we see this impulse disappearing, stop to break even. Most important thing, to not lose money in these kind of things. This would be a breakout trade, but of course this breakout is a little bit tricky because we see colorful candles, but currently they are not pushing. So they need to push, and they need to continue with the colorful candles. If they just come maybe tomorrow and we lose the colorful candles, we see black candles here, it's not a breakout. Then we need to leave again, put the stop to break even or whatever, just exit break even, whatever, then this long setup is not valid anymore. And we see this market chopping a little bit more, because this can also happen, chopping a little bit more at the lower end, getting some more liquidity for another breakout try to the upside. Currently, I don't see short trades happening just only below this previous low, below this 1,266. Then I would think about short trades. This market is super bullish, so why to think about short trades? This would be my way how to trade this thing. Some automated backtesting capability would be nice. Yes. Don't you think Platinum can make a breakout soon? Yes, of course. I think that's what I said. I think Platinum can make a breakout soon. Yes, very soon. But they need to continue. If they cannot make it, they will fall back to the range, to the lower end, get some more liquidity, and break out later. Would the amount of bearish candles not be a concern? No. No. Would it not be better if it was just some small bearish candle with only a little bit of color? Well, Stuart, we always have to take things into account. I mean, to compare them. Look at this bullish move, okay? Look at this bullish move. And you know, right, that markets usually, they move to the upside in a like very impulsive move, but they cannot fall like this to the ground. V-shape movements are mostly not possible. Very, very unlikely. Usually we see a bullish move, we see the correction, and then we see another push for the continuation. And here we decide whether we continue, sorry, arrow out of the window, continue to the upside, or whether we fail and then build the range and then break out later to one or the other direction. And this is exactly what happens. We had the very, very bullish move, and this very bullish move cannot end in this bearish V-shape. It's not possible. Market is usually not capable to do these kind of things because big market participants don't act like this. And you saw on the daily chart. On the daily chart, you saw what massive bullish movement this is, right? Rarely seen that much buyers here. So, of course, it needs to get back there where we are now. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you very much. And I will, of course, have the next live stream next week. Next week again. Please, if you have any markets, use the Discord channel of Albatherum, pin me and say, hey, Philip, can you analyze this in this market? Can you answer this and this question? I really love to do it. And of course, that we will continue here on English, but of course, I will also take into account switching to German on my German YouTube channel, having similar live streams with more interaction with a bigger community in the German market. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Please give the channel a thumbs up. And as always, forward this video to people you like, you love, you think it's valuable for them. And I wish you successful trading as always. Stay tuned and see you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.